NFL Today on CBS is presented by Ram Trucks, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year for the third year in a row.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Raiders and the Steelers. Let's throw it out to Pittsburgh with our announcers, Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, and Evan Washburn.
JB, the fans are back in the neighborhood here in the Steel City. Today we've got two storied franchises in an AFC showdown. The Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers Week 2 action from Heinz Field. As we join you from the broadcast booth. Hi everybody, Ian Eagle along with Charles Davis. Evan Washburn joins us down on the sidelines. Both of these teams took care of business last week and come from behind efforts for both squads for Pittsburgh. All three phases played a big role in that victory over Buffalo, but the defense really led the way, CD.
Certainly did, and we're used to that with Pittsburgh. TJ Watt, he's back and really announced his presence, didn't he? Strip sack there at Josh. How about Cameron Hayward? Wrecked everything from inside out, really filled up the stat sheet. And the acquisition of Melvin Ingram paid big dividends on week 1 coming off the edge.
In the second half, they were lights out. They made life very difficult for Josh Allen. The numbers were pedestrian for one of the guys that was up for MVP last season. Meanwhile, on offense, took a little time, but in that second half, Ben Roethlisberger found some rhythm in this Matt Canada offense.
He certainly did, and he relied on his receiver core, a group that he really likes a lot. Able to spread the ball around. 18 completions, 8 different Steelers caught the ball, led by those receivers. Deontay Johnson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool. Ben Roethlisberger will continue to find them downfield.
Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it was an overtime thriller on Monday night. Victory over Baltimore. Derek Carr, immense numbers. He threw the football 56 times in the season opener.
And he found some trust with his young receivers, because we know he's going to push the ball to Darren Waller, his tight end. But the young receivers impressed him in camp, and he gave them opportunities as the game went on. Henry Ruggs, their speed burner, he got involved. Then in the fourth quarter and overtime, Bryan Edwards with some big-time catches and plays. And then to finish things off, Zay Jones with the game winner.
And you mentioned it, Charles. Darren Waller has been an unstoppable force. 19 targets last week, 10 catches, over 100 yards. John Gruden this week called him the best player he has ever coached. High praise from the head man of the Raiders. Both teams are dealing with a bunch of injuries right now. Let's get more from Evan.
Yeah, a major storyline ahead of this one. For the Raiders, they're down 3 starters, 2 on the offensive line, and then Pro Bowl running back Josh Jacobs out with the toe and ankle injuries. Look for Peyton Barber to pick up his role in this offense alongside Kenyon Drake. Then for the Steelers, guys, they got out of the game Sunday relatively clean, but then had a tough practice on Friday where both Joe Hayden and Devin Bush suffered groin injuries. They were game-time decisions out on the field during warm-ups, but they will not go in this one.
All right, Evan, 30th all-time meeting between the Raiders and the Steelers. Both teams enter action at 1-0. We got the fans back at Heinz Field. It's going to be loud, raucous, and we've got it for you today on CBS. It is a picture-perfect Sunday in Pittsburgh, and today the Steelers host the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll have the opening kickoff coming up. The NFL on CBS.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
80 degrees, sunny skies, perfect temperature, and the terrible towels are back in effect here at Heinz Field. Raiders won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, so Daniel Carlson, who hit a huge 55-yard field goal to send that Monday night game into overtime, will kick it off with Ray McLeod, the deep man for Pittsburgh. All of the Steelers' points came in the second half last week. The Raiders had 491 yards of offense, but they allowed 406 to Baltimore. We are underway. Carlson with a short kick. McLeod from the 4 to get things started for the Steelers. Works the sideline and hit as he crossed the 30-yard line. Mullen on special teams makes the play for Las Vegas. Ben Roethlisberger. He is 3 touchdowns away from 400 for his career. And Charles, let's take it all the way back. On this date, 17 years ago, he threw his first career touchdown pass in the NFL.